Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Cleveland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. James Paxton starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And that misses 2-2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Into the box now, David Fletcher, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
That is third.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No. Playing 11.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
The 1-2.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Stanton giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Settling in now. Adalberto Mondesi. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Third baseman, DJ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Santana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Giancarlo Stanton now hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Taken but called a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Standing in, Franmil Reyes. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in, Domingo Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Savali has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
The 3-1. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
DJ Stewart stands in as he looks at ball one here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. So far this season, Stewart hits a little over the 270 mark. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Santana's got it. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 2-0 New York. At the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, the right fielder, number 8.
So stepping in, Jordan Luplow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Matt Wieters is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone!
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Indians able to get.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Cut fastball inside, ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Count now a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the 1-0.
No, that's too high.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-0 to him now.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
3-1 the count now. Lindor, the runner at third. Reyes at second with one away. Grounded to third. LeMahieu's got it, and there are 2 away now. So now Carlos Santana as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Here's the 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
The 2-1 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Oscar Mercado will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready with the 1-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Popped him up. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now the pitch.
No, that's outside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that misses inside, 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one in the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here it comes on 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2 to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Luplow is retired, and there's one away. One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And digging in next to be the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Flying toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards second. One there on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Just what the... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a cut fastball here misses, down and in, ball 4.
Number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat. DJ Stewart is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. He pulls this one into right. Luplow is there, 2 down. Striding in once again, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
Ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mountcastle comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Playing 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked. Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jordan Luplow is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Indians strand a couple. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Ball 1.
Playing 11.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. The inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers.
Leading off, the catcher, number 36.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Wieters is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. High fly ball out to deep right field. Stewart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now batting, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Zach Britton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 53.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Tristan McKenzie gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's set and the pitch. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate. And you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Mike Ford is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding into the box, Franmil Reyes. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Carlos Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. DJ Stewart is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Aaron Judge will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Yankees, number 99, Aaron
Slow roller down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Adalberto Mondesi. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Hunter Wood enters here, looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now. 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-2.
Now
on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hard hit ball to second. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
Your attention, please.
In now, Oscar.
Now playing lefty, number 99.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 54, Aroldis.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 pitch on the way. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
The catcher, number 36.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, and Woody Keller's just not giving him any help now. It's 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second base.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now that designated hitter from
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So the Bronx Bombers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home.
The Yankees